My swoons of the week are Evan Mock and Eli Brown. Also, Thomas Doherty's up there. Just the men of the new Gossip Girl reboot are just so... There's something about them, and maybe it's just the characters they play, because I don't know how they are in real life, but
Fair.
Evan Mock just holds a special place in my heart right now. And I know he's a short king, and I've accepted the fact that we are the same height. He's 5'7".
Wait, I did not realize that. He has tall energy though, which I think speaks volumes. Like if you were to ask me, I said 6'3". That's what my brain said. Swear to God.
But also, there's something spunky about a little man, you know? Like, you have to accept the fact that he is fully proud of who he is, and he is a short king.
The short king movement is nothing to be ashamed of.
If you have the spice to you, you know, the extra little flavor, like the swag, then you can handle it, you know?
I agree. I will say, like, on the Gossip Girl casting, phenomenal. It couldn't have been better ever in a million years. What do you think of the revival in itself? Like, do you like the reboot?
I hated it at first. I was a full-blown hater. I was like, I think this is weird. Like, it's so different, but I like the difference of it. I also feel like the choice of the woman who's being Gossip Girl right now, I don't remember her name, the blonde girl.
I hate her. Do you like her?
I don't like her. I think her acting's a little poor. Okay. I'm glad we're there.
I think she's awful.
But apparently she has like a very deep connection to Gossip Girl, and it's like this really cool thing. I read an article about it, and I understand the choice of her being where she is. And I think the teachers are horrible actors altogether. I think all of them together is just ruins the show. But then you have, you know, all these other like younger actors who are out there doing amazing. I'm obsessed with them. There's just something so perfectly done by the show.
Here's what I'll say. I loved the original Gossip Girl more than anything on the planet. We had like the box DVD sets before Netflix was a thing. Like me and my sisters were watching those like crazy. It's such a good show that's so scandalous and fun, and it just was like, wow, it's just the most captivating content I could think of. Like, it's so good. And I remember feeling so cool and edgy when I started to watch it, when Emily was like, it's time, my older sister, she's like, you can watch it now. And I was like it was a moment. And so I was very skeptical going into it, as I think many of us were, when it's like this beloved thing that it's like, how do you top it? Like, it was so good. And I think like there was some skepticism. I agree with what you said about the teachers. I think the whole teacher thing like cheapens the show. Is that fair to say? Like, I want it to be this like ultra glamorous, like not real life. And then I don't like that we have to think about the teachers so much. Like, I don't want it. Like, I'm not watching the show to think about normal people. I'm watching the show to think about like these rich teenagers who are having threesomes all the time. Like, that's what I come for. You know what I mean? And on the threesome thing, I love the fact that on the original Gossip Girl, it was like, let's bring Hilary Duff in and let's have one episode about a threesome and let's just like be done with it. And then they rebooted it and they're like, let's make the whole goddamn season about a threesome. I think it's phenomenal. I can't get enough of it. The guys are so hot. The women are stunningly beautiful. It's like annoying, but wonderful to watch. I can't get enough of it, truly.
No, I totally agree. I feel like the whole threesome plot line just thickens it so much. Thomas Doherty's character is just so multifaceted. I'm like obsessed.
My heart literally started beating faster. Like, I think he's the sexiest guy I've ever seen, and it like made me nervous when you started to talk about it. Like, I'm just so into him. God almighty. He's just excellent swoons.
Objectively a pretty man.
God, yeah, it's really a special thing. And it's just, again, like you're talking about, like you're comparing him to Chase Crawford, Ed Westwick, which like Ed Westwick, bad guy, sidebar. Regardless of that, two very hot guys that I think would be impossible to like live up to when you're casting the show. I'm really trying not to be dramatic. I really think that's true. Like, it's really hard to like, and now honestly with the Penn Badgley like revival, he's a very hot guy. Like, people love him. So like trying to not replace, but like create characters that are in the same realm and hold the same weight is not an easy thing to do. I think it was such like, I don't know. And I think they're doing a really good job about modernizing it and like social media-ing it. I'm fascinated by it. I really,
It's so good. And there's just so many like important conversations being had too now.
1,000%.
That I am in full support of it. And I think that the haters are just not understanding that it's not going to be so similar to it. Like, it's just a branch off of what it used to be.
Which is what a good reboot should be. Exactly. Here's the thing. Like, if you're looking for an excuse to hate the new Gossip Girl, you will find it. But if you're looking for reasons to just enjoy this universe of Upper East Side hotties, let yourself fall for them. Just do yourself a favor, you know?
Yeah, exactly.